Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, another Swiss001 video, and welcome back to the camera here, and welcome back to my computer as well, of course. Today we are on the very interesting website of tierlist.com, where you can create your own tier lists. You know, you guys maybe remember that trend that was going on in like 2019, where everybody was creating their own tier list. You know, I did some too, like about airlines and planes, I think. Those are actually very popular videos, but today I wanted to actually revive that trend, that series, with another subject that we can perfectly rate things with, you know, and that is definitely flight simulators. Actually, on this website here at tierlist.com, you can actually create your own tier lists, so you can add your own, you know, the pictures and stuff like that, and you can, you know, do your own rankings, and that's what I did. Actually, yeah, I put finally some actual work into my videos, which is like a first timer, right? Alright, now here we have really the most popular flight simulators that we all know, like Aerofly or Flight Simulator 2020, which is very poorly cropped right here. And we have, of course, X-Plane and FSX and DCS World as well. So it's really the major ones that we can all, you know, remember and know. But to be honest, though, I've just noticed how few flight simulators there actually are after all. I mean, alright, let's actually just jump.
So let's just jump into it.
Now, first of all, we've got the good old flight simulator of Aerofly FS. And, in general, I mean the whole series of this. They make a lot of flight simulators, actually, but for mobile and for desktop, for Mac as well, by the way. I mean, I've already kind of made a video about them being kind of underrated. I think they should be, like, A. They're not the best, but they are really good. It's a really good package. They don't have global flying, which sucks, but, you know, this was actually a really nice simulator as well. Is it the best one to download? Would I really recommend it to everyone? No. That's the problem. So it's only on the A rank. Whatever these letters mean, I don't even know. Yeah. Alright, next of all, we've got an interesting flight simulator, Air Commander. And that goes to B. I mean, why is this actually here in the list? I don't really know. It's more of a game, really, for mobile even. It's not even a desktop flight simulator. Why did I add it to this video? I don't know. It's a B. It's really just a game. And then we've got Airport Madness. That goes, that was a stroke, by the way. But this goes to S as well. I mean, we can check it out real quick. I mean, I've been playing this flight simulator even on this channel for years. 200,000 views, that's actually quite a lot. But, I mean, it has, you know, crash animations. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? Look. Yeah, welcome back to Swiss001. That's what I've been doing for the past years. I mean, this is, but probably this doesn't really deserve to be on this ranking, actually. It's not even a flight simulator, it's an ATC simulator. And it's not really that realistic, so I don't know if it deserves to be here. But that's another story. Then we've got Flying Wings. I've had some bad experience with Fly Wings, if I'm being honest. I mean, we all remember the video I did about, you know, Fly Wings 2016. I was not a big fan. I actually called it a scam, I remember. Genuinely. I think this is actually a paid thing, right? I mean, don't hate me for this, but I'm actually on Mac right now, and, you know, I just remember playing this game here. I mean, just look at what the A380 here says. Emeritus. We all, of course, also remember the good old Lufthansa. Look at the rating as well. Almost 2 stars. That's, yeah, probably deserves to be on C, if I'm being honest. Alright. Next of all, we've got Infinite Flight. Now, yeah, this ranking probably doesn't really make that much sense, if I'm being honest. I mean, there are mobile flight simulators and desktop flight simulators in, like, a ranking. But maybe we can, you know, rank all these flight simulators individually, if you know what I don't even know what I mean myself. I don't know. This flight simulator actually goes, I think, to, oh man, that's actually hard. I would like to put it between A and B, because it's like not as bad as Airline Commander, but also not as good as Aerofly. So I probably should have added more ranks right there. Yeah. Alright, that's actually, you know what? Let's put it to A then. I mean, it's a mobile flight simulator, which, you know, is restricted. So I don't really know. I mean, it's Infinite Flight. That's what we started this channel with, right? With bad Infinite Flight videos. Alright, then we've got Helicopter Flights. Why did I add this? I never actually played this simulator, but it's helicopter. We don't like helicopters on this channel. Yeah, so far the C rank is quite populated, huh? Okay, then we have Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, damn. It for sure is better than Aerofly FS. I mean, it's Microsoft, but it isn't as good as Airport Madness, of course. No, okay, this definitely goes to S as well. What can you say? I mean, it is a very, very amazing flight simulator. Graphically, real, from the realism and all that stuff, it's probably not that good, though. I'm being honest, right? It's not, a very study level simulation for sure. I mean, it's just really if you want to have fun with planes, and that's what, Microsoft Flight Simulator gives you with good graphics as well. Now, then we've got P3D, which I think what I would put to A. I'm being honest, though, I have never played P3D. It's basically a more advanced version of FSX, but it's really, really advanced. Now, really, the goodness of this flight simulator, which was grammatically correct, of course, really depends on what you do with it. You have to install a lot of add-ons, you have to spend a lot of money, and do a lot of installation. So it's really dependent on what you do with it, right? It's like you have to build your custom own flight simulator, so it's kind of hard to rank it. I mean, I think it belongs to A though. It is after all already like 11 years old, so it's that. Then we've got Real Flight Simulator, another mobile flight simulator. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't know. I think I'll put this to B as well. I think Airline Commander should go to C, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's not as good as Real Flight Simulator. I should have probably added more ranks in D, but that's another story. Yeah, Real Flight Simulator is really amazing, but it doesn't really, I don't know. If I was to really only play on mobile, mobile flight simulators, I would definitely go for Aerofly or maybe X-Plane, which we'll come to later. And then we've got Simple Planes. That's really, it's really just a fun game. It's not really a flight simulator. It probably goes to B as well. I don't know, it's really hard. It's not, graphically good. I made videos about it as well. What did I try to build here? 2019. Oh, it definitely failed as well. Jesus Christ. Maybe I attempted to build a helicopter in this one. Doesn't really appear to be flying in the video. I don't know, it's graphically not very good though. But it's a lot of fun as well. I mean, B is probably the place to put it. Then we've got DCS, a flight simulator that I don't think I played enough. That was also grammatically correct, of course. Now, DCS is great. It's really a combat flight simulator, which isn't really my kind of, flight simulation stuff, right? I mean, I like to be flying more civilian planes, I guess. And the DCS world, it means Digital Combat Flight Simulator. So, yeah, but the ratings are really good. 9 out of 10 from Steam, and 94% liked this video game. I mean, it's a simulator, really. There's a lot of things you can do, and actually, this flight simulator is free to download. It says it right here. Shut up, trailer. Yeah, free to download. What is not free, of course, though, is the extra aircraft. There are only like 2 aircraft installed, that come with it, and you have to buy other ones. Especially this DC-10 will cost you quite a bit. I mean, $73. That's something you'll pay for like an A320 as well for, X-Plane flight simulator, but that's a little much. But still, this flight simulator, is free to download, free to play, and it's really nice. It's really all about military. You can even, I think, fly ships. And when I say fly ships, I mean drive ships. Do you drive a ship? Do you drive a ship? If you're captain of the ship, you skipper it. Or a steer. Yeah, if you steer a ship or skipper a ship, that sounds very stupid. Never thought of that. But people that say drive a plane are probably more stupid. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can just do a lot of stuff here in this flight simulator, which is amazing. Again, I'm not really into it, but we've got to say it probably belongs to A, I think. Now we've got X-Plane, which I've actually never done like a proper review on. I mean, it's just really the simulator I've been playing for the past few years, and it's really been amazing, right? I mean, X-Plane 11 Flight Simulator came out in like 2017, and it's pretty much been the best one graphically, but there's also so much you can do, right? You have the proper failures, right? Where you can literally have the plane fall apart or something, or have the engines do a proper failure, and it's just really my favorite one. You can even fly a space shuttle. You can do a full re-entry if you want to. You can pretty much do anything, and there's a whole big add-on market for it, and I think that's really nice. I mean, maybe this one belongs to S as well. And then we've got a classic, FSX. Microsoft Flight Simulator X is like the predecessor, of course, of the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. Both of these actually are amazing. The FSX, of course, was amazing as well. Everything about it, like the multiplayer and all that stuff. But would I still recommend that you should download it? I don't think so. I mean, it's aged. 2006 was when it came out, okay? It's aged very well, though. We've got to say that. But, still, this belongs to, probably A. for these standards today. So what can we say? What is the best flight simulator out there? Probably is X-Plane, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's just really my opinion. This whole ranking is obviously my opinion, what I think about these flight simulators, and especially X-Plane is very, very close to me. I mean, again, I've been playing for years. I definitely, when it comes to realism, prefer it over flight simulator. I do always fly the flight simulator, mostly in videos, actually, these days as well, but also in the streams, for example.
Get out F4? Out F4? Oh, yes, what happens if I... Oh my god, that actually did it.
It's just because you don't really have to install anything for it, you know? Flight Simulator 2020 out of the box looks like this, without any purchases to be made or any sceneries to be downloaded extra or anything. Whereas X-Plane 11 looks like this out of the box, which isn't bad either, but it isn't really good, huh? But you can make it a lot more beautiful. You can download sceneries for it and make it look, for example, like this, with beautiful satellite scenery. Obviously, that's quite a bit to install. Or maybe like, look, doesn't this look amazing? I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, though you have to pay £20 for a Southampton scenery. So that's like a little bit of a problem, I think, right? But yeah, that's my tier list. Definitely my favorite X-Plane. For mobile, right now, it's also X-Plane, ironically. I mean, you know, they have mobile and, you know, desktop versions. So that's my version. Actually, by clicking this link here, which I'm totally gonna forget to add into the video description, of course, you can create your own ranking. So maybe you can do that. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.
Now, thank you to all my members here on YouTube, like Mubarak, Block, Moritz, Deload, Toby, Cook, of course, Great Grandpa John, Mark, Leo, Philip, No You, Larry, Finn, M, Thomas, Riley Preston, Government Pasta, Will, Philip, Iscan V, Calamati, Airlines, Opalax, Cherry, and Cali Chaos. Thank you so much.